This is Jana, Jana's Quilt Shop. This is just a country girl binding a quilt today. Thought you might like to see it. We have this very fast Taxo machine that we do our binding on. People that are wondering, we have cut this and on the bias, sewn it together, and we have starched it, and it's on a roll. And I've got it on the machine. I thought you might like to see how fast it is. We can, after we get that made and ready, we can bind a queen in 15 minutes. And you'll see why. I have the red thread for the top. I have a red bobbin. And I'm binding this quilt with the red polka dots. But I've already done a little. Let me show you how fast it goes. I have the binding tool here that I use that folds it and puts it on. But I just love this thing. It's so fast. Look at this. You don't have to help it a whole lot. You're just guiding that to make sure it stays in there really good. And I try to pull this loose so it doesn't just hang. It rounds the corners just a hair. And some of you have been wondering how much. And I just nip off that much so that it'll continually go around the quilt. And I just turn it as I go, keeping it up in there good. If you don't, it'll come off. But keeping it up in there, it makes a perfect binding. Watch this. Keep my light over here. I've already turned a corner, look. It's gonna look so good. Okay, so keeping it flat. I make sure I keep all of it on the back from flipping up. Look at that. Sometimes there's the seam in there. You have to make sure it gets past that, but that's the only little catch there. Look, I'm already to another corner. This is much better than trying to hit and miss on your sewing machine, but this is because we have a quilt shop and we bind a lot of quilts. Every day we're binding. See, I slow down for the curves and I check it, make sure it didn't roll off or anything. But look, I'm getting down to the end already. Other corner. I'm coming up to the end here. I'm going to trim this off. Just a little farther. I'm going to trim this at an angle and fold it back where nothing can come out. Everything's going to be covered. You have to pull there to get it started a little bit. You see I'm overlapping just a little, so that it won't come out. No way will it come out. There we go. Another one in the books there. Trim the little back thing off. Look at that. Look at the binding on there. Front and back. Sewn on the bias all at the same time. Love that. Isn't that neat? Okay. Thank you for watching.